I'll make sure I edit this shit out. This would be
Shout
crazy.
out to
This would be crazy if I put this on. Edit that. All right, let's get it though.
All right, Double Impact 2.
Recap.
Yeah.
Xciled Media.
How you think it went overall?
I think it wasn't Double Impact 1. It wasn't the first.
It was not.
It was cool. It had its moments. Like, it was a lot of dope lines in there. Too many to remember. But it was like, it just was, I guess, I would say we started late as shit. We got there at 1 o'clock. We started at 3. That's URL time. But I think that the crowd was already drowsy. Because even when Sway and Moneybags got announced before, the crowd didn't go crazy.
No.
At all. You feel me?
It was the matchup.
Exactly. That could have been it too.
There were 5 battles, only 2 good ones.
Yeah, like it's complete battles. You're right. It's
Real, there was only 2 good ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So it was a 40% successful event.
The first battle of the night, fucking was it?
Ted.
NYB versus Team Hami. Nitty and Will.
NYB 3-0.
Nah, I'm gonna say 2-1. But
I will say 3-0.
First round though.
First round was
crazy.
Nah, the first round.
I think first round was Cliff and NYB. I think the first round
was the closest.
Is that the second?
I gave the second round was the closest.
No,
I think the
first
second
round was second interview.
I think that was the second round. Let me check. Let me check.
All I know is the lesson of the day is chemistry.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Chemistry.
That's a fact. Like, I did first round.
Cortez made Math look like a superhero. Let's just say that.
Tommy went first in the first round.
Let's say that. They went first.
They had the bullets hit core and come out of Will another
Bobby
man
Johnson.
like Bobby Johnson.
Yeah.
Then they had the Eagles MC Square shit. They had to bring it back 2 times, but that shit was fire.
That was cool.
Then
That was cool.
It was cool. I would say 5.
They went, and then the chemistry was.
I'ma say I was impressed. I thought it was just gonna be you rap, I rap. You rap, I rap.
But they was like, it was a lot of chemistry.
How it was supposed to.
It was a lot better than I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be like Chilla and B Magic last year, where it was you go, I go, you rap, you do 4 bars, I do 4 bars.
Yeah, I didn't like that, bro. And then I thought they did have like schemes and bars last year when they did it, but it wasn't like it wasn't like we imagined it.
Will and Nitty, they gelled together.
Yeah, they probably hung together probably every fucking day at the homie house.
You ain't see the video that Mac Myron put up with no sound, and it was them just like going back and forth, like they was like performing.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Where you put it at?
I think
there was no sound. It was just performance.
There was no sound, but it was like but it's like you could tell they were like walking around in circles. So like,
oh yeah,
but it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough.
And then Will had that bar. The fucking you went to the West and got Muhammad Ali plus Alibaba. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. I mean,
shout out to Team Hami though and NYB.
Facts. They had some crazy shit though.
They did. That was probably better.
That probably was like.
That was probably better.
Would you say that was the best back and forth?
Best back and forth.
Yeah, because it's the only one.
Was that the closest battle?
Yeah, definitely. It's the only debatable battle.
Yeah,
it's the only debatable battle on the card. By all means, but Cortez.
They go the first round.
NYB won.
Yeah, I had NYB winning.
NYB won.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I gave it to NYB 3-0. That could be biased, but I think they edged the first. Second was clear, and I gave them the third.
So yeah, let's get into that first. They had some line. Mav had a rebuttal in the first. And he said, "I knock you both out. Go to your crib and Chris buys your wife, bruh."
Mad Toffer with a current event ball.
2 soon bars.
Hey,
you got a current event ball.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna clap it up because he beat
Mad
DNA to it. 3
DNA
niggas beat DNA to it. I think it was like 2 or 3.
DNA spit one? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Surprisingly.
But they did have a fucking prodigy bar in their round, and they added like
the ill will rebuttal on his left is Havoc.
Yeah. Take the prodigy out. That's fucking Havoc.
The fucking Jamaican shit that Mav did, bro. This shit was crazy.
Yeah,
that was dope. Cortez called up his Jamaican and Mav did.
Bro, that shit
was cool.
Fire, bro.
That was cool. Now the battle was dope.
The Mav said the butt by the nose, he's 69 and shit. It was cool. It was cool.
Nah, it was dope. It was dope. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah. And then he had the drop Roman Rockwell like Flintstones, bro.
That's all fine and dandy. air on the side like you Pippin.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Switching arms and synchronized.
The whole scheme.
Oh,
the whole scheme was crazy. And the performance on that
man.
was fire. But the reason I just heard the ball literally like 3 weeks ago, because I think I watched the Drug and True Watson battle. Drug said this shit to True Watson like 3 weeks ago, so it ain't hit me as hard. And then it was 2. I think Rock said it too when he in that tag team shit.
It's not a 10-4. It don't count.
I ain't saying he stole it.
Same day.
Nah, that shit was hot because they went.
No, the whole thing was fire.
Air on the side, like Pippin with it.
Because you was not
synchronized
that shit was
you
fire.
was
It was cold. It was cold.
No, that shit, they had performance though.
Yeah.
And performance means a lot in them 2-on-2 though.
What's the next battle?
The next battle. All right. We didn't get through it. Alright, fuck it. We gonna give it. Y'all say we all get it.
I say NYB.
So you want to get? Yeah.
I say NYB 2-1. Possible 3-0. I like Nitty and Will second. Better not like.
If I watched like either the pay per view on Cam, I might give Hami a round, but NYB that shit was just it was just clear. There's just levels.
And it was you could tell that they really worked on that. You could say that was probably to me that was better than last year. The St. Louis.
Absolutely.
They were better.
This is their best 2-on-2. Better than the St. Louis shit. Better than DNA.
Yeah, because I think they know we had to step it up. Because you got to think of the
They got rid of that whole got in my car shit.
Fact.
Thankfully.
You got to think of the monster that it can possibly make of Will and Nitty. So you got to prepare for that. That's an unorthodox ass 2-on-2.
Also, to Will and Nitty's credit, they had they were supposed to battle somebody else.
Oh, so they wasn't lying.
Nah, that was real shit. Like they were supposed to battle. I don't remember who, but they were supposed to battle somebody. Yeah, they were supposed to battle somebody else. Yeah. And then it got switched up a couple times. So
you know who I actually want to see them battle 2-on-2 if we get any more 2-on-2s? I want to see Nitty and Will versus Clean and Calico.
That'd be cool. I don't think Will would take that though.
Him and Calico's for the battle. It's not like cool.
Him and Clean cool. Like
are they?
I don't know if they're cool.
I don't know. What's the next
battle? It was the Midwest thing, but it was the 80-minute battle.
Oh my god!
I never.
Tommy versus DMV.
Alright, it's been real. I see y'all.
Tommy versus DMV, dog. And let's start by saying the battle started dope. And Tommy, they came out cooking. And they went first.
By Tommy we mean.
Oh yeah,
my bag, which was a surprise. So here's the problem: it was a surprise battle, and nobody cared about it.
Right.
It was a surprise battle. Nobody cared about it.
I think people actually got in tune once niggas started rapping, but before that, nobody was trying. Nobody.
If that shit was on paper,
bro, because it was like I heard niggas in the crowd saying like, "Who is these niggas?" Like I heard niggas saying it, like they didn't even know who Jack Boy and Ryder was.
For real?
But I seen a lot of older dudes in the crowd this time.
But a lot of people was there for Hitman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's be real. A lot of people showed up for Hitman.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're not in tune with this new class,
right,
they're not gonna know because Jack Boy and Ryder was not only like it's a little thing, but they was on Born Legacy.
Yeah. People like
dudes not watching Born Legacy, or they just not into 2-on-2.
Facts. Because even like if you think Born Legacy battles ain't getting that many views, because the best one Born Legacy battle in the last 2 years is Nitty and Ad. And they I'm not sure. It might have just cracked $1 million, but it ain't have $1 million.
It cracked $1 million.
It ain't have $1 million for the longest.
But
yeah.
So it was.
So Homie.
It was like a battle rap fans battle.
Facts. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, if you're a diehard fan and you was excited for this battle, but if you a casual fan, then you
overall the battle was terrible.
I mean, it looked
just bad. As a whole, it was terrible.
I'm gonna tell you the first
whoever edits that battle,
shout out to
if it get put out.
Yeah.
Nah, it's getting put out.
I don't know because of the walk off stage. That was bad, bro. That picture.
They gonna cut that shit off.
That picture look crazy with them four on stage flexing like that.
They gonna cut that shit off. Listen, it was overall was just terrible, man. I didn't get excited for the battle. For real, because they was spitting their shit. I didn't get really excited until Jack said the PH bar, which borderline disrespectful, however you want to take it.
He didn't disrespect PH, he said rest in peace PH, but I think just it's still controversial.
You don't
mentioning his name
about
anything is like he's a
you don't say the bar. But saying that, the bar was fire. Let's make it Sway Sever Boulevard. The bar was fire.
Yes,
What?
That was a cold bar.
But I don't really look at that as disrespect. Now, if he said I would leave you with PH at or something crazy like that, then that's disrespectful.
Of course,
they paid homage to him.
That's true, but you can't tell people how to react.
That's like
Sway. That's really his man.
He said no disrespect, rest in peace, but then went to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? So that's like me saying, yo, no offense, but you ugly as shit. You know, like it's in the same vein. It's like saying no disrespect that gives you.
It's like
that gives you more leeway
it's a battle
to get off of shit.
It's either you can take certain shit or you can't. You know you signed up for this shit when you start rapping. Like the niggas talking about.
Who's ever said a PH bar this way? Ever?
I don't know, but
nobody.
I'm gonna say something else.
Was disastrous. That was PH was alive.
Me personally, I respect it, and not only because I'm from DC, but. They didn't back down from the challenge. You feel me? They knew what was going. You had to have a million possibilities. You had to know what was going to come with that.
They really were, yo.
But it's some shit you just don't do.
Yeah, in New York,
some shit you don't do
on the stage.
That's the type of shit where you.
Sway,
that's the type of shit you say like before the battle. You hit them up, yo.
Yeah.
And they can say yes or no.
Yeah, like yo, I got a PH bar.
Yeah, I feel you.
But the ball was fire though, Jack. Like the ball was fire.
Jack and Ryder was crazy.
Let's say
Jack and Ryder was
Jack and Ryder, they first round before Twerk even jumped in their first round, they was crazy.
Facts.
They was crazy. That first round was close into when Twerk jumped in. It was clear.
Yeah,
it was close into Twerk.
But let's see like who was going against who because there was a lot of niggas.
Oh yeah, no, that's why we're gonna go break down round by round.
I'm not
plenty niggas.
We're gonna break down round by round. First.
I got.
Because first it was Jack and Ryder and it was versus, and then like toward the end of their first, Twerk came in.
My issue with 2-on-2s is if one person raps for too long, it takes away from the 2-on-2. Like it makes it like yo, y'all ain't really work on the 2-on-2. It was just like yo, you go. You know what I mean? It felt like Twerk rapping by himself was longer than Jack and Ryder's whole tandem thing.
Or was it that it outshined theirs?
It's not even that. It's that it was. He just took over. Yeah. Their second round was perfect. Yeah. We'll get into that. The second round was perfect. But that first round, when it was Jack and Ryder going back and forth doing their thing, that was cold. Yeah. And then Twerk stepped in, and I thought, yo, Twerk's going to have 4 bars, and then they're going to go back to their thing.
But Twerk was just...
He punched on haymaker.
I feel like Twerk did right there.
Haymaker. Like, he was hitting, though.
Yeah.
Like, he was hitting.
Yeah, facts. Toward the end of the recap, I'm gonna address the like people jumping in and shit because I got my own personal different perspective on it. Yeah. Only because I address it now. Since it's the all-star game of battle rap, it's like you seeing all these people. I'm not mad that we seeing all these people. I'm mad at how we seeing all these people. Because I wish the crowd didn't boo Poison Pen, honestly. I wish they'd let them rap and just not fuck with it if they didn't fuck with it. Like just be quiet.
Yeah.
Poison Pen, you can't come on URL freestyling like
Facts.
that.
No, y'all gotta have, and I think Swave and them since they
flex freestyle was dope.
Since they knew,
yo, you're still a legend.
Facts. But since they knew that he was gonna do it, I mean, I think they just threw niggas in and said,
they were tired.
If you got what you got, then just rap. Like Nitty, I feel like Nitty already had that bar ready. I didn't feel like it was synchronized with their shit. Like Twerk shit seemed in sync with everything else that Jack Boy and them.
They didn't bring out too many people.
Facts. But yeah, first round clearly we agreed that
I'm overall I think if I have to say somebody won, I would say the DMV 3-0.
Yeah. Just
on the strength of like all the extra shit.
Yeah.
Too much.
It's
Matt Myron, O-Solo.
Yeah.
If O
Solo only had to say one. I can't say it.
But if Solo would have just came and spit, he didn't bring 2 niggas and 3. Yeah, if he just
even Romney just having a couple, but it was too much.
Nitty made me forget everything.
Put your pumpkin to the head. Pardon me. What he said? Put your pumpkin in the sky like P8. Yeah. That was cold.
What?
That was cold.
Nitty crazy, bro. Nitty was cooking.
That was dope. I mean, it just seems so unorganized. Yeah. Like not in a good like like it's unorganized, but it's still fire. It just seemed chaotic.
Yeah.
And there was the scuffle.
There's no way.
The scuffle in the first. Made me like, oh, okay, so we got energy now, so now it's gonna. Yeah. But it just like snowballed after that, man.
Well, I think in the second, I'm not gonna say in Homie's second. They were talking about his mother, I think.
Yeah, the whole second was about Jack's mom. Jack's mom, and listen, yo, They call Ryder 86 types of pussy.
I said
Yo.
202. They call
Like-
it 202.
They was like,
Different types.
you got a bitch face, you a pussy,
You the
you got no
pussy.
facial hair, you a Brazilian wax. Like they,
Moneybag just like even when Ryder and them was rapping, he was laughing like he pussy. Like they just kept calling him pussy.
a lot,
Yo,
a lot.
Yeah,
It-
a lot, yo.
Bro,
They kept
that
calling
was
him
that
just-
was
Not
crazy.
to mention,
That shit
they
was
said
crazy.
they wish his lupus take him out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
God.
That was disrespectful.
Damn.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
That's disrespectful.
I was
It's
just
battle rap though.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like certain shit you just got. That shit happened. That's second round clearly.
Yeah.
DMV too.
I-
Twerk being in that round.
Their second round was perfect. Like the second round, because it was just those two and Twerk, and I thought, yo, that's cool.
I'ma
It's
be-
a show.
I'ma be
It's
honest, I'm
entertaining.
gonna be so mad if that shit don't come out.
Nah, it's gonna come
I'm gonna be
out.
mad if it don't come out because that
But
was
that
that was
walking out-
actual a show,
It's
bro.
good.
really
That's what I'm
was.
saying. It was like they turned it from okay, well, this is the like
It was like a Royal
it
Rumble.
don't matter.
It
You
was
know
like
what I'm saying?
WrestleMania.
If it's the
Royal
All
Rumble
Star,
Impact.
if it's the All Star game,
facts, bro. That
It's a
whole
Survivor Series.
event was Royal Rumble.
Yo, it
bro.
was
Royal
like-
Rumble Impact.
it's the All Star game, so it don't really matter. You know what I
They throwing
mean?
up alleys.
Just
like-
just do it.
Because even the
Oh,
All-Star
let's not
game-
forget that math dunked
Oh,
on
he definitely
Will.
dunked on
Yo,
That was the
old
last
school.
one.
high school style, like
That was
That's
that.
right.
Anyway, but it was just overall a bad battle. Like
Yeah,
the bars that hit hard,
yeah.
but there was just so much in between. Like I don't want to see 30 dudes on stage switching. Like the fucked up part is in the footage. You're gonna see people switching mics.
Bro,
Yo,
when
hold this
Twerk
mic.
said the bullets graze your head like
Cedric
Cedric in
in
a
a barber
barbershop. Bro, that nigga was really
Twerk went crazy.
wildin'.
Money
bro.
make the world go round. Imagine what it do to my
Oh,
revolver.
God, bro.
Yeah, Twerk is a star, bro.
The niggas, then they
Nah,
said
it's
that
cool.
speaking on a battle is like telling your kids to change the channel.
It's not
It
really-
ain't
It's not remotely close.
Hey,
Yo,
bruh.
my favorite part of the whole battle was when Twerk was rapping and Jack was just behind him performing the shit. That was my favorite part of the battle.
Facts.
Just because from the angle I saw it on the stage,
That shit look crazy.
I saw Twerk was standing there doing his thing and Jack was behind him doing like some spider type shit. That shit looked
Hey.
dope as fuck.
Oh, hey, no. My favorite part of the whole
Jack
battle.
looked like the fucking interpreter.
My favorite part of the whole battle when that nigga said "fuck John." He said when he said John, you ducked my fade and you called Beasley. That shit was fire at John. Like that shit was fire. I
Yeah.
want to see that Jack Boy and
Yo,
John.
Rookie vs. Vets. Rookie vs. Vets too.
I want to see it at a
That's a Born Legacy. I think Rookies versus Vets is kind of
Yeah.
versus Vets is kind of dumb because
Yeah.
they got Born Legacy, so
Uh,
they don't need a whole Rookies versus Vets card. They can just make a Born Legacy card.
Hey, I want to see Jack Boy and John.
That would be cool. That would be
Yeah.
cool. But
But I don't think John would do it on Legacy. That's why I said Rookie
nah, he
vs.
would.
He
He
would.
would.
Think so?
He battles, man. John battles. He don't
Yeah.
care. Like
Hey, bro.
John he likes to battle. He for the culture. He don't give a
Jack
fuck.
Boy
Be like,
is
yo,
right.
battle Jack Boy on the corner of
Them
Urban
niggas
Plaza.
Them niggas are the next. They're gonna be the next stars out of their class though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Knock on wood. Not trying to jinx him.
Listen, before we get off of this battle, at the end of the third, y'all should not have let drugs go after all of that shit. That is not how you want to introduce him to like
Yeah.
the
To
big
the big,
URL
yeah.
crowd.
I
And
say
he was spitting. He had
That was
some fire lines.
after
But
they
it was
already
after-
had 6 minutes
Bro,
of rapping.
they went. Yo, it was too much.
Yeah,
It was.
'Cause
Too
I feel
much.
like the money bag bar, like when you got money bag, you get
You
drugs
gotta get-
involved.
yeah.
That was fire.
Oh my
After
God.
that, no,
But
because of the-
nobody
because of the
cared.
energy- Because of the energy,
Nobody
you shoulda-
cared.
You should have just jumped them out.
Yeah. And Calico on stage was like,
Who is?
"Yo, who is? Like, who man?
They
is
should.
this?"
I thought they should have brought him in on the second, maybe, or the beginning of the third, or something.
Like
not
two bars,
after.
not after 6
Well,
minutes.
yeah. it's
And then Twerk had the audacity to try to do a strapped in after all that.
After.
the
This
crowd
yo-
went crazy though.
Yo, but they thought that. Yeah, but they thought.
But it was like it was like the tank is on E,
Yeah.
and like your battery's dead, and then you just get the.
They turned
like,
their round.
I'm strapped in. Then it's like
No,
they just brought that
they
shit
turned
back.
their round into a Marvel movie. Like Twerk had the end, like drugs had the end credit scene. Twerk had the end credit scene. That shit was
that
not
goes into the next
necessary.
movie.
Nah,
like,
man.
Yeah, it was
Hey, dog.
that shit was
Hey,
fucking
dog.
Civil War.
DMV won. DMV
DMV
won. Salute
won.
to y'all.
Yo, to the
Yeah.
Roy Rumble.
Next was Hitman. Oh, St. Louis and North Carolina, Darkside Parkside.
Let's say
Dark
this.
Light.
Let's start off by saying this though, bro. Hitman and Verb came on stage talking all the time. They said backstage that they had said something about they only got 2 minutes to rap. They just told them that backstage. And you can tell that both teams cut their round short a lot.
Yeah.
But they first round was crazy. They first round, St. Louis first round was dope.
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't. It was dope though.
Yes.
It was dope. They had the remix shit. Go ahead, you got it.
Hitman just wasn't Hitman. Like that's just that's just what it
he was
boils
aggressive,
down
but
to,
his
man.
lines weren't.
Yeah.
Verb, I feel like Verb, like the shit that. You think when Hitman was going, Hitman wrote all that? You think Verb had any input?
I'm not gonna.
I feel like it wasn't.
I mean, I
that
feel
part
like
wasn't Hitman. I feel.
I think they wrote together.
Their best.
But like when Hitman was going, like took the hat off and started going off, you think Verb wrote any of that?
Oh, what he said was like, you backup singer, you a backup dancers. I got some shit that a backup singers
No,
and backup. That's some Hitman shit.
That's true.
That's some Hitman
But
shit.
I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't come off as. It didn't come off as like authentic Hitman. It didn't for me.
And, the remix was terrible.
The remix.
Yeah, no, how they set up the remix was terrible.
The Showtime, you like that? If
First off,
shit.
so they did a remix and a Showtime, but never said remix or Showtime.
I think
The way they set up the remix was Hitman was just rapping.
Mm-hmm.
He was just rapping, and Verb just said, "Spit that shit." He kept rapping. Fuck it, remix it, and he just remixed it. Like there was no build up. The crowd didn't even hear. The crowd didn't even fucking hear Verb say remix it because they were just going off the bar. So he remixed, like I'm 4 feet away,
I was confused,
and I'm like, oh, okay, he's remixing it. But
like
somebody over there was like, what is he doing?
Because he didn't say nothing.
No, he just started having a seizure.
You're a hitman. You crazy, bro. You hitman. You got to do your thing. You got to do what you for.
50% of that shit is the crowd saying it with you.
Yeah.
Right.
The Showtime? No, I just didn't say the slow. It's like, no, you don't.
You can't not say the slogan.
No, I'm going to be honest. The Showtime without the slogan was fire.
But yes, but in theory,
it wasn't.
Because it was how he did it, but Hitman didn't do nothing similar to that.
In theory, it sounds hot where it's like, nah, I've been Showtime
like, no,
and I just don't gotta say it.
Yeah.
That was cold.
Yeah.
But still, you gotta get
like that's why you hear
that shit has so much
why you
clout. Verb could have 3 rounds of bullshit. If at the end of the 3rd round he said 2-minute rounds, they ain't booked me.
Yeah,
The crowd instantly on his side. He got so much clout.
If they came, I think when we all said I'm pretty sure all 3 of us probably had St. Louis winning before the battle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was me, you, and
incredibly.
One dude said,
I thought it was gonna be a breeze.
I'm gonna tell you, right? I think they needed that energy from that NWX battle.
If that team showed up on Irving Plaza, it would have shut the door.
I'm gonna tell you why, because their performance from the NWX battle was better than what Britt and T-Top had.
Clearly.
Britt and T-Top was good. The energy, Britt energy crazy.
Clearly.
Britt energy next level, bro.
They are smart.
The hunger, yo.
They are smart. Cause Briz, like he can finish a ball. You know what I mean? T-Top's all about the setup. Like he'll say some cold shit. But Briz finishing the ball.
No.
Briz finishes the shit.
T-Top had the ball where he said you have to shave the 2 with a stick on the or
With 8 ball in your pocket, side pocket like you're playing
pool.
Cold.
Wow. Let me throw my hat. That shit was crazy.
Like they
like just T-Top is like, it's like, it feels like good cop, bad cop kind of like T-Top brings it up.
Yeah.
Even last Double Impact, like, don't do that, Briz. I know them guys, and like Briz is
like T-Top's the cool one.
Yo, it's really good
cop, drug shit, and then Briz is gonna like
it's
Briz.
Just Briz. T-Top is funny
in the second round. It was like Briz had the 8 bar on every setup, and he was cooking.
Yeah, Briz takes it home.
He was cooking. Hitman and Verb, they should have did remix the Showtime like with the NWX battle, because that would have got the crowd on their side. The crowd just was not with them, man.
It seemed like every round they had more though, and I guess they were. I'm gonna assume that they were going to heat up towards the end of each round. I'm just assuming that, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt.
I thought their first round was gonna be like.
Yeah.
Set the tone, and the first round was gonna be the best because it's Hitman, but
it's like it just stopped.
I felt, cause I'm standing next to E Hart. When their first round's done, it's like looking at her like, yo, it's very beatable.
Yeah.
and then just like the first 4 lines, you already knew it was over.
Yeah, it was.
And I was like, it was the energy through the first
If
4
Hitman and
lines.
Verb didn't win that first round, Hitman like the first round,
yeah.
But as soon I knew it was an L after that.
Right.
And Verb in the second though, Verb was impressive
Verb
as
was
shit.
crazy as shit.
Verb was impressive as shit, which is weird for me to be like, yo, Verb probably like overall Verb was better than Hitman.
Yeah. Always
Like
been.
energy wise, but I mean like the 2-on-2, Hitman's back. I'm thinking, yo, he's gonna want to steal the show and be like, all right, URL, here I go.
That whole battle, I was just waiting for A-Verb to tell Briz he already beat him. He said he waited till the 3rd round to say.
Yeah, but what did Top and Briz like tried to pre-buttle it before when he said Verb done dropped off so much, saying you lost to him.
Really
like Verb dropped off so much and lost to him, ain't saying much.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I got
Parkside.
Top and Briz. I got them 2-1.
Parkside, Dark Life.
I said the second I had it at Edge to St. Louis.
Verb cooked in that second. When he said,
but,
lucky for you, I still got that omen in him, and he like changed his voice and he was doing that was cold.
But I think what fucked up on the 3rd of St. Louis, I think Verb must have spit like the ending verse.
Yeah.
Because like when
like
Verb was going in the 3rd,
8.
Hitman was like,
yeah.
Like I think he said the ending bar and there was nothing for him to say after that.
Yeah. It made it look. I don't know what happened, but it looked like they choked.
Yeah, no.
Like because Hitman looked like he was trying to get something back.
Yeah.
And nothing.
Yeah.
But
like
then
he had a leave without your hand moment.
leave without your. But and then they brought out first. Rain. First they brought out Rain.
Rain would have got smoked by Daylight.
Yeah, Rain. Yeah.
Rain. Because he was like, this was all.
That was cool though when he said, "Don't talk that 30,000 shit. I know how much you got paid."
That was
definitely know how much
that
you got
was
paid.
that was dope.
He was like, I was at them tables. That was fire.
And then they brought out Rock.
I'm
Rock
being
shot
honest.
the
mic. I think the mic.
The handheld mic.
I'm keeping 100 with y'all. I feel like if they didn't stop them, I think K-Shine would come out next. Only because they want K-Shine and Hitman battle. I felt that coming. Like it would have made sense.
It's just so weird seeing like NWX and K
I ain't
gang.
like
Like,
that, bro.
how you gonna be like, yo, fuck y'all, I hate y'all, but then y'all work together to call out Hitman? Like,
Briz and T-Top boy, you need to him.
I don't know, man. That's just anyway. That whole
it was a
shit is
weird.
weird.
It really wasn't a 2-on-2.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Hey,
And then Hitman tried to rebuttal it, and it was terrible.
They booed
What he
the
say?
shit.
He said, "Yo, well, he was like, no wonder you got with the cave, because what you do in the cave, you hide behind a rock."
Hey, bro, they
booed the shit out of him. Oh
bro.
man,
I was like, okay, is he about to flip Briz or something? I was
like, but first their round was over though.
Yeah.
Like he did that
after the battle.
Yeah, after the whole battle, he was like, "Oh nah, I'm not about to let you just have that."
They just grabbed the mic and start rapping.
He did. And they was just like, "Nah."
And there was nothing wrong with Hitman's
stage.
mic. I don't know why
That
he
did
got
not
that.
work, bro. All right, so
Off stage.
straight into a next battle.
Oh yeah, next battle.
That's a 2-1 or 3-0. 2-1.
30.
If you depending on if you get in the second
They
round.
dropped. I ain't giving them shit.
No.
North Carolina dropped a 30-second work
clearly.
at them.
The hunger was there.
Yeah.
Was it hard work beats talent?
They
Talent
shut
work
they
beats
shut me the fuck up because
They shut everybody up.
Before that, you could not. I said I couldn't call it before.
But even
I said
everybody had St. Louis.
I called Briz like afterwards. I told Briz I was like, "Yo, I thought y'all was gonna get smoked. Like my bad. I thought y'all was gonna get smoked."
Next,
what's the next round?
NWX versus Detroit.
Yeah.
Miles.
Overall,
I guess
Miles and
X were good.
They was good.
My expectation for them was 0.
So here's what
But
I thought.
only way to
Going into the battle, I thought, okay, well, after seeing what everybody was doing that night, and then Detroit started off, Quest and Marv came up. Like, and I thought, oh shit, are they about to rap? Because everybody else jumping in. And then they backed up. And Calico and Clean came up, and I thought, oh shit, are they about to rap? Oh. And then X Factor and Miles started rapping. And I thought throughout the battle, everybody from Detroit was going to start rapping.
Yeah, no, they did it like that. I know niggas was like, oh, nah.
I thought, yo.
Oh, no,
the crowd didn't
No,
go
but
crazy.
look,
No. I thought the crowd was gonna go crazy because they wanted to see.
Here's the fucked up part. If X Factor would have just said, like, pass this shit off to Calico, and Calico was rapping, I
went
wanted
crazy.
to see that.
Oh no, I was expecting the whole Detroit to rap at one point.
I thought it was gonna be like
even when they
Detroit.
jumped clean, when they put clean on stage, I'm like, okay.
I thought
Clean was
Detroit-
trying to get biased, remember?
Yeah,
Clean
yo.
was like, yo, hold on.
First off, listen,
the first
Clean
thing
got
was-
kicked off the stage like 3 times,
for no
man.
reason.
Cause he
He
didn't have no band, he didn't have nothing, so he's just like, yo, there's my peoples up there, I'm trying to get up there. Yo, he got on the stage, and this little like angry bull dyke little Spanish chick was like, get off my stage. So he was being respectful. He's like, all right, I ain't trying to fuck up the event. He left. Not 3 seconds goes by, I see him like creep back up. He back on the stage, like he hopped the gate, and yo, it was hilarious.
Dog, all they had to have Clean say was like, you know what I don't like about you, dog?
And then
Bill
Bill
would have
I thought it was gonna be like Detroit was gonna rap, and then NWX was gonna have more of their people jump in, which whatever. Oh, wasn't Saga rapping with?
No.
Whatever. That's neither here nor there.
Oh, our condolences to Big T's family.
Facts.
Big T,
Big T,
yeah.
he lost his brother.
His brother?
Yeah,
That's tough.
that's what Saga said.
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
Ryder shot. Speaking of that battle, Ryder shot at Saga was crazy. The Saga continues.
Yeah,
Mm.
which is why they like Hami pulled Saga over, like he.
Mm-hmm.
But
Everybody
so
came in there.
next battle, are we still talking about who y'all had?
Man, look,
come on,
the
bro.
battle was okay.
What
Like
was
it
it
was,
before?
it was okay. NWX won.
Yes.
NWX next.
Detroit did better than I thought.
Yeah,
They did. X Factor had some fire shit.
Hey, bro.
X Factor had
Ain't no
some
limit.